Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today this is a very interesting episode that we are having. Today we're learning the very basics of crochet. I'm gonna show you how to learn the label, how to choose the crochet for the different thickness of yarn, and we're gonna be doing today our first stitches. We're actually gonna make our chart, we're gonna make a rhythm pattern, and we're gonna make a little project. So let's start. As you can see, I have here some of my crochet hooks in different sizes. I think this is the smallest that I have. This is a 3.5 millimeter hook, and the bigger one I have is this one. This is a 12 millimeter hook. Oh, this is a 15 millimeter hook. So now some people would wonder, when do I use this one, when do I use that one, or when do I use the ones in between? So all the yarn have a label. The label is gonna let you know. Let's read the label together. So here it says, this is the information that it gives you. If you are knitting, you're gonna use a 4.5 millimeter. If you're crocheting with this yarn, this is saying you gotta use a 5 millimeter hook. So I should be using this size, 5 millimeter hook. It gives you, of course, more information here, how many meters, what is the weight, what is the composition. This is 100% cotton. And also something very interesting here, this gives you the gauge. It says if you're gonna crochet, let's start making a little sample of 13 stitches, which is gonna be, you're gonna make single crochets. So you start making 14 chains, make 13 single crochets, and then you gotta do that for 14 rows. Once you complete this and you measure, it's gonna measure 10 centimeters and 10 centimeters. If your sample that you are making is 10 by 10 centimeters, it means that your tension is correct. You are doing the right tension. But if it's a different size, like if it's smaller than 10 by 10, it means that probably you are crocheting super tight. If it's bigger than 10 by 10, it means that you're crocheting super loose. So if you're crocheting super tight, you gotta switch to the next number of what it suggests here. So it suggests 5 millimeters, so you might go for the 5.5. But for the contrary, if your sample of 10 by 10 is super big, is more than that, this 13 by 14 rows is bigger than 10 by 10, then it means that you are doing it super loose. So you gotta maybe go down to a 4.5. So this is the suggested number, but we can always go a little more or a little down. That is very important to know. I have this yarn that it specifies even better. It says make 14 single crochets and make it for 16 rows. When you measure, it should be a 10 by 10 piece. So all the yarns, as I was saying, have that information. For this one, the suggested number is a 5.5 millimeter hook for the crochet. And if you are using for knitting, it's the same, 5.5 millimeter hook. Now there are another, let's say, yarn. This is a t-shirt yarn. This is like very big. For this one, yes, that's when you use the bigger hooks. So for this one, yeah, absolutely, I will use the 15. And this is another t-shirt yarn that I have, and for this one I would use probably the 9. It holds well. So if you have some yarn that you just don't know, you don't have the label anymore, you just gotta try. Like when you start your project, you're gonna see if it has so many holes, then maybe your crochet hook is not the right size, maybe it's too big. But if it's super hard for you to crochet, it means that maybe you need a bigger size of the hook. Now we're gonna take a look on some symbols. So this is the very first page of our diary, our Bear Loop diary. So I have my book. In this book, I'm gonna have all the charts that we're gonna find on the internet that are for free. We're gonna rewrite the chart, then we're gonna write the written pattern, and then we're gonna make the project. But as our first episode, we're gonna start by knowing how the symbols work. I have here some color pencils. I'm gonna choose this one. This is universal. If you see an oval, this means chain. If you see a plus, or some charts to also do it as an X, that means a single crochet. If you see just that, it means a half double crochet. If you see the same one but like this, like that, it means a double crochet. If you see the same symbol but with 2 lines like this, it means a triple crochet. And the last one, if you see the same one but with 3, it means a double triple crochet. These symbols are universal. Even if they don't say it, that's what it means. I'm going to be working with this yarn. Now let's take a look. The suggested hook number. The suggested hook number is a 5mm hook. It's a 5mm. Perfect. Let's start. Let's start. As I usually like to do is I just make a little knot. Simple knot. And I insert the hook into the knot with this facing to the left. Pull the knot and I'm ready to start. Now I'm gonna let's make a review of how the hands work. With the right hand, I can hold my hook like this, like a pencil, or like this. Up to you, whatever it feels more comfortable for you. I like to hold it like this. And with the left one, the yarn should be very manageable. Shouldn't be like super tight where I cannot really, it's like very hard for me to pull the yarn, or super loose, like I don't know what to do with the yarn. So for that, I make these two fingers to hold the project. In this case, I don't have the project yet, so I'm just gonna hold the yarn. This yarn goes into this finger. This finger gives the yarn to the hook and creates the tension. And the rest of the yarn is going into my hand, which somehow is gonna make my yarn not too loose or not too tight. So let's start. I'm gonna make chains. So I go under the yarn, get the yarn in the hook, and pull through the loop. I have my first chain. Again, I go under the yarn, pull the yarn into the hook, and I have my second chain. See, super easy, and try to not make the chains super tight or super loose. Super tight, it would be like super hard, like to go through it, like would not be able to do it, so that's super tight. And super loose, it will be like woof, like that, like super big. We don't want that. Just enough, where the hook just goes freely, like that. See? As simple as this. And with practice, you will get faster. So don't worry right now if you are doing it slow, it's all good. Alrighty, we have chains. I'm gonna keep making a little more so I can show you. See how this hand moves a lot. Okay, good. Now we're gonna start with the single crochet. When you make chains and to go now up to the first row, you never count the last chain because that chain goes up. So you would always want to crochet in the second chain. I don't do the first one, I go to the second one. I bring the yarn to the front and I adjust a little bit, and now yarn over and pull the yarn through the two loops, and that's my first single crochet. It's like a V. Let's keep going. In the next one, so this is the chain, I go inside the chain, bring the yarn to the front. Oops. I go in the chain, bring the yarn to the front, adjust a little bit, yarn over and pull through two loops. Go inside the chain, bring the yarn to the front, adjust, yarn over and pull through two loops. Why am I saying adjust? Let me clarify that. Like immediately, if I just want to do that, yarn over and crochet, this is gonna be tight. We don't want that. Or if I go inside, bring the yarn to the front and go super long, that stitch is gonna be super loose. So the gouge that we saw at the very beginning, this gouge is referring to a tension that it looks like this. Not too tight, not too loose. But do not worry, because with practice you're gonna find your tension. So that is single crochet. Now we're gonna do a half double crochet. For the half double crochet, first I yarn over and then insert my hook into the chain, bring the yarn to the front, adjust a little bit, just a little bit, that's the tension, yarn over and pull through 3 loops, yarn over, insert the hook, bring the yarn to the front, bring the yarn to the front, adjust a little bit, yarn over, pull through 3 loops. As you can see now, this is a little bigger than the single crochet. There. Now we're gonna make double crochet. For the double crochet, again, I'm gonna yarn over, insert the hook into the chain, bring the yarn to the front, adjust, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert the hook inside the chain, bring the yarn to the front, adjust, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Now as you can see, this is getting a little bigger now. And one more time, yarn over, insert the hook, yarn to the front, adjust, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. That is a double crochet. Triple crochet. For the triple crochet, I'm gonna yarn over and one more time yarn over. So yarn over twice. Insert the hook inside the chain, bring the yarn to the front, adjust, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Even bigger. Again, yarn over 1, 2 times. Insert the hook into the chain, bring the yarn to the front, adjust, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. One more time. Yarn over twice, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. You're getting faster. And we're gonna make the last one, double, triple crochet. So for that one, guess what? I'm gonna do yarn over once, yarn over twice, yarn over 3 times. That's all. It's as easy as the rest of like the other ones. Insert the hook into the chain, yarn over, pull it. Now adjust, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Three times. Insert the hook, bring the yarn to the front, adjust, yarn over, pull through 2 loops once, yarn over, pull through 2 loops 2, yarn over, pull through 3, and yarn over, pull through 2 loops 4 times now. And that is how it looks like. I really hope you like this video, and I hope that this helped you start with your first stitches for crochet. So we're gonna be adding more pages to our diary for next time. I'll see you then.